Welcome back to Behind the Hero. Tonight's heroes are the duo who recently restored peace and order to our galaxy, Ratchet and Clank. So, gentlemen, tell us about your latest incredible adventures.
Well, as you can imagine, we've been pretty busy. After Drek's defeat, there were parades, press conferences, fancy dress balls.
And the wiener roast at Al's.
Oh yeah, that. And then things started to slow down a bit. After that, well...
There was the grand opening at Groovy Lube.
Right. I think that was last week.
6 months ago.
We're still pretty busy, but in a more, domestic sense.
Yesterday, I flushed out my radiator core.
I guess no one needs a hero right now.
Miss Noodlebottom, I found our man. Welcome.
What the...
I'm Abercrombie Fizzwidget, founder of the Megacorp Company in the Bogon Galaxy.
Bogon?
I'm sorry to incapacitate you, but our entire galaxy is in a very precocious situation. I must humbly request your sustenance on a mission of dire urgitude, a mission of superfluous peril, a mission of unequivocal imperitude.
Did that make any sense?
So, you need me to go on a dangerous mission in another galaxy.
Indubitably! A few days ago, this top-secret biological experiment was stolen from our testing laboratory by this dupliferous criminal mastermind, and I need you to get the experiment back.
We'll do it!
We will?
Frank, I have precipitated your recalcitrance and have made special improvisations for you. We are prepared to give you a job as the head accountant for Megacorp, plus a penthouse suite in lovely Megapolis, and our state-of-the-art robotic masseuse.
Deal.
As for you, Ratchet, I'll need you in superlatory shape. While in transit to the Bogon Galaxy, you will undergo heavy training and conditioning, including martial arts, heavy weaponry, survival skills, stealth, macrame, ballroom dance, and origami. We've used bipolar vector regurgitation to track the thief's location to a flying base in Sector 7. Infiltrate the base and retrieve the experiment.
Sir, ready for launch.
Let's play. It was subtle, right? No, it really wasn't. No, I didn't forget to turn my microphone on.
I'm on final approach to coordinates 3-7 Alpha.
Good luck. I'm counting on you.
Affirmative. Beginning radio silence.
I shot my wad too early. As I was about to say, I love these games too much to talk over their cutscenes. I think they're too funny, and I need to set some things. So welcome. I'm going to do this now because I want to play a game I enjoy instead of Digimon World 2, which was just... It hurt. It was... I couldn't keep doing it. There was no way. Alright, so right is right, left is left, up is up, down is down. Okay. Now, I skipped Ratchet and Clank 1 for a couple of reasons. For one, the game is a lot simpler. Like, there are tons of weapons in this game, and there are tons of weapons in the first game, but the damage scale isn't that big. Oh, fuck, I'm not going to be able to do that either. I'm used to pressing R1. No. Shit. Do I have to do this? Alright, well, the biggest reason is that there have been a lot of Ratchet and Clanks, and so the controls and stuff are different. The biggest thing right here is, see this? This is strafing. You can't do that until you unlock an ability in the first game. And after playing every Ratchet and Clank after that, I can't do that. So I need to be able to strafe. But I was just saying about the weapons, like, you get the bomb glove as your first weapon in Ratchet and Clank. You only need to buy one other weapon, and you can easily beat the game because it only takes like 3 bombs to beat like the hardest enemy, outside of bosses and stuff like that. And I mean, I don't think that's as fun. So I skipped it. Oh, and one other big reason: the voice of Ratchet in the first game is not the same as the voice of Ratchet in every other game. The voice of Ratchet in 2, 3, etc. is James Arnold Taylor. He does the voice of Tidus in Final Fantasy, and he did the voice of Woldor Sockbat, if you remember Drawn Together. And he's just been in a ton of stuff. I like him as a voice actor. He's in my two biggest favorite games, Final Fantasy X and the Ratchet and Clank series. So that's another tip, or another point for why I don't want to play the original Ratchet. The original Ratchet is a decent game, but I think all of its successors are just technically better. So I skipped it because I didn't want to, get bogged down. I didn't want the same thing to happen with Digimon World 2, where it's like I don't want to do this. So I made the executive decision to skip it. Another thing is the weapons level up in this game. So like if I use the Lancer enough, which is just the basic pistol, it'll evolve and then it'll become more strong, and I like that. A couple things though, because I want audience interaction, because I like that kind of stuff. Usually when you get to new worlds, 1 or 2 new weapons will be available to buy. I'm going to let you guys decide. I'll probably do 1, 2, maybe even 3 worlds a video, depending on how long I think I can last. And I'm not going to buy any weapons until the second part, and I want you guys to comment, saying, which of these weapons should I buy? And I will say nothing about them, because I prefer some weapons much to others. But I mean, I think that's part of the fun, is that you guys pick the weapons, then if it's shitty, I have to use a shitty weapon. That's fine. If it's a good weapon, thank you, you're awesome. But, I'll leave it to whoever makes the most comments, stuff like that. I've done stuff like this in the past, so it's really going to be based off like 2 or 3 people who decided for everyone. So, oh, that's the end right there. So I'm not going to talk over cutscenes, because I owe it to this game. I think it's funny enough on its own, where it doesn't need my help.
I see it's time to update my security forces.
Whoa, no, hey, no, look, I'm just here to fix the transflexor coil.
Nice try. Give my regards to Megacorp. Finish him.
Fuck. I forgot to turn the microphone on. Oh, there's 2 enemies. No, I'll never beat them. No. I learned I could do this when I was doing the Kingdom Hearts Let's Plays, which I still intend to finish at some point. I learned that I can press a button and it'll stop recording my microphone but keep recording the video, and I think it's really helpful for cutscenes. I am going to eventually forget, and I know it's going to bug the shit out of me, it's going to bug the shit out of everyone, so just be ready for it. I'll forget to turn it on and be like, damn it, I meant to say this. That's part of the experience. That's what you signed up for. But yeah, I think this game has a lot more going for it. I started to do Deadlocked with Carlos, but I don't think I was doing the game justice, because we had to do split screen because they didn't have an online co-op option, so.
Thugs for less. If it ain't broke, we'll break it.
Right. I'm in the market for some security.
You'll bring the cash, we'll bring the thrash.
Good. I need your best men to meet me at these coordinates.
I just love the idea of thugs for less. Just paying to have some mercenaries. Anyway, I love these games. I think they're really funny, and I think they're really fun too, and that's important to me. I also think the story, especially for the PS3 ones, gets really deep. Not crazy like Heavy Rain type deep, but they get up there. Like there's a quote on the back of the box for Crack in Time, which is epic story as like one of the selling points. And I'm like, you can't put that on your game. That's like the most vague thing. And then after playing the game, I was like, all right, epic story can stay. That was a really good story. All right. So, as you guys may or may not know, usually the first part is me just kind of explaining the game, and then after that, I run out of shit to say, so I start going off on like what happened this week with me and stuff like that. So bear with me. If you think I am talking, if there's too much personal stuff, then you're definitely coming to the wrong place, because it's all I'll be talking about. And if you're like, why is he talking so much about the game? I'm like, well, guys, I have to. I mean, come on, it's the first part. Look how accurate I am. Auto aim has nothing to do with this. Oh yeah, they told me to use this weapon a while ago. The gravity bomb, which is just a grenade. I don't need it. I'm a good enough shot. Yeah, these games are just... Loading screen. It's gonna be...
Ratchet checking in, sir.
Incredulous. I didn't expect to hear from you again, so soon.
There was a slight problem. The thief escaped with the experiment, and I have no idea where he was headed.
Not to worry. I just received an emission which may lubricate the matter.
Do you have any maps for this quadrant of the galaxy?
You bet, mister! We got galactic maps, 3D maps, fold-outs, cutouts, maps to the stars, and their homes.
Sorry about that. Oh, I forgot my wallet. Could you take care of this?
Perimeter defenses deactivated.
You forgot your change.
I'm on my way.
Loading screen. Probably gonna be another cutscene, but I have to... See, if you've played the PS2 versions of Ratchet and Clank, that's the loading screen, is that the like, ship traveling to the world. They are so much faster in the PS3 version. Like, usually it would be like... It would go like, room, like, you'd see this ship, like, travel, like, 4 times. But because the PS3 is so much faster, you see, like, 1 to 2 times. I love that. So I have 2 options here. This is what most of the Ratchet and Clank worlds are like. You'll get here, and there'll be a couple of different ways for you to go, a couple different things you have to do on a planet. Usually, you're supposed to go the way where the Megacorp thing is. Alright, so here's an example. Perfect, there are 2 weapons. So, there's the chopper for 5,000 bolts. I'll make sure I have enough for the blitz gun, too. I will buy one of these 2 next part. So you guys decide. You want me to buy the chopper? And I'll read the description. Throw deadly... Really? That was it? Throw deadly discs at your enemies. Blitz gun. Get up close and personal with your foes. Then blast them. See, I read faster than I can go, so, you know, I'm kind of an advanced reader. Yeah, so I'm very excited to do these. On top of everything, they should be short. I should be able to blow through these games. My goal is to play to do a Let's Play of 2, 3, Deadlocked with Carlos, maybe. If I don't get to it, then I'll skip it. You know what? This would be perfect to start out. Boom. Wow, man, I can't aim with this. Oh yeah, I can. Hold on. All right. I think if you double tap triangle, it switches back. Yeah. So I want to finish this. I want to do 3. I want Deadlock, you know, heads or tails. It's not super critical to the story. And then I want to do Tools of Destruction, and then Quest for Booty, which I've never actually played. Quest for Booty is like a short, intermittent story. It's not a full-length game. Then Crack in Time, which I think will be the most fun. I love a Crack in Time. It was actually, fun fact, my first platinum trophy, and I have 25 platinum trophies now. I got that back in 2010. And then I want to do Into the Nexus, and hopefully, by then, there will be a new Ratchet and Clank, and I'll be able to Let's Play that after. Alright, so, let's go up here. I definitely want to mention this. I platinumed Final Fantasy X HD yesterday. Oh, god damn it. It was such a terrible platinum. You had to max out everyone's levels, which is the sphere grid, which, for anyone who hasn't played Final Fantasy, let's just say max level. Anyone who has played Final Fantasy X knows it's a lot fucking more complicated than that. So, for those who have played, I'll share this. The trophies so my health just increased with the experience bar. Basically means I haven't gotten hit yet, so I mean, it's not super important. But I can now take 5 hits instead of 4. And it'll keep going up. That's another thing they added in from Ratchet and Clank. I think in Ratchet and Clank, you could only get your max health up to 6, and you had to buy the 2 upgrades to get from 4. Anyway, Final Fantasy X. So to max out the spear, the trophy is for getting every single character, filling in every node. So all those blank nodes, you have to put a sphere in those, and you have to activate every single one. It was a fucking nightmare. Like, it's not that I couldn't do it. It's like I found plenty of ways to do it. It's just super time-consuming and super boring. It would take like half an hour in the sphere grid every time I do it with 2 characters at a time. I did not enjoy it. I was like, no. So that was easily the hardest part for me. And then on top of that, once I had done that, I was way too overpowered. So like every time I tried to do something, it just wasn't as fun. Will this take me over there? And do I need to go over there? I don't even have to think about these levels. They're so ingrained in my head. I played 2 a bunch. I played 3 even more. Deadlocked I'm less familiar with, but I've played it more recently. Okay, so that's where it just comes back. I've played Deadlocked more recently, so that's why it's in my brain. Tools of Destruction I'm not as familiar with. I played it a lot, but I haven't played it as much since Crack in Time came out. Crack in Time I know like the back of my hand, though. I have that game memorized. Alright, I don't know how to get over there, but I don't really care, so. I think there's a cutscene. No? Alright, oh, shit. But yeah, so it was awful. Not only that, and... So, there's an Aeon, which is a summon, called Yojimbo, and if you pay him. Like, that's the only way he can attack. Like, you don't get to choose, like, attacks or different spells or anything. Why am I gonna shoot him? I have a wrench. You pay him money, and then based on how much money you paid, and based on how much money you've paid him in the past, he'll use a stronger attack. But one of his attacks is an instant kill for any enemy in the game. Some it's harder to do than others, you have to pay more. And there is no set amount, but I had millions of, like, dollars, so there was the final boss, and then there's, like, the super extra boss they added in for the international version. I just paid, like, I sold, because I knew it was the last thing I was going to do. I just sold every item I had and paid it, and he insta-killed the final boss. It's supposed to be, like, a really, really hard and challenging boss fight, and I paid him off, and to get a trophy, yeah, it's way easier, but I felt like I gypped the game and did it a disservice. On the other hand, the extra bosses in that game are ridiculously hard, and I was already just tired of the game from all the spear grid stuff, so I think I was justified. I still love the game, but it wore down on me.
Welcome, welcome. If everyone could take their seats, we can proceed with today's demonstration. First, I'll need a volunteer. Anyone? Excellent. Your name, sir?
Ratchet.
And there you have it. The Megacorp tractor beam in action. Let's give it up for our volunteer. Sir, how about taking advantage of our show special?
Alright, so this is basically how the game works, and they will joke about it. This is how the first game worked, this is how the second game works. I don't think it happens as much in the third game. You have to pay to advance, like you have to pay to get the next gadget, and you have to pay to move forward. This is definitely left over, because Insomniac also did Spyro the Dragon, the first 3 games, and this is definitely a leftover mechanic from when you had to pay gems to learn new moves and stuff like that. They kind of did away with it, but you just kind of have to take it, so alright, I'll buy the tractor beam.
You, sir, you won't be disappointed.
So, this is the first gadget you get. Gadgets are not weapons, but you need to use them to progress the game. So, do that there. I already know how this... Oh, fuck, do I have to get over? Yeah, I do. Alright. So, I debated this, and I wasn't sure if I wanted to make a separate video for this, but I think the way I'm going to do it... So, there are collectibles in this game, and I do intend to get them all. So, this is a... I think it's Platinum in this game. Platinum Bolt. Some games they're Platinum Bolts, some games they're Gold Bolts, depending on which one it is. Yeah, it's Platinum. So, I think I'm going to get as many as I remember, because I've gotten all of them before, but I only remember where maybe half of them are. I think I'll take a Let's Play, whatever the near end when it's like 15, 16, That's being generous. It's funny because my Let's Plays are always super long, even against my will. I actually like the sketch. I think it's pretty fun to use. So, I think when I get to the point where I'm about to beat the game, I'll go back and get all the collectibles and make sure of that. So, we'll do that. Let's see. Okay, so there's another place in this level I can go, I think. Unless I'm confusing it with a different level, which I definitely am, because I just remembered. Alright. So you get 2 gadgets in this game, which is why I'm so confused. Alright. Shut up. So you need to get coordinates to get off the planet. That's kind of what the different paths will go back and forth between. Like, I got a new gadget for going down that way, but by going down this way, I'm going to find... Alright, hold on. I think I'm going to find like, it's usually a video or something. It'll be like, you'll show someone in distress, and you'll be like, oh, have you heard of this planet now? I think Maktar Resort is the next planet, which was actually the demo they showed in the start screen. That's where Ratchet was in that game. Alright, I'm going to do this. I'm going to get through this. It's going to be fun. Here's where the point where the personal stories come in, because I'm just going through this. I already explained things about this game that you need to know, so now I'm going to tell you stories. I have to find my iPhone and remember if I wrote anything down. Luckily, if I just press the square button enough, I'll hit everything. I'd like to keep in mind, I have yet to be hit, and that's pretty goddamn impressive. And you should be impressed with me. I almost got hit. I knew it. What? Get out of here. What kind of sorcery is this? What is going on? I've never had this happen to me. I can't even target it. I'm trying to point blank it, but it's not working either. Can it hit me? I don't care, I'm just gonna run away. That's weird. Of course I get the fucking glitch as soon as I start the... Oh, whoops, there's a scientist. As soon as I start the Let's Play. You can't save them, so don't bother. Alright. 3-eyed rabbits. I don't know if that's what they are. Ha! Stupid snail. You just could turn into escargot. Oh man, bring in the comedy. Alright. Let me take a second here. That flying fucking bug that was ruining me earlier. Gone away. You son of a bitch. I don't even want to bother. Okay. Talked about Zanmato and Spear Grid as hell. Alright. So I was talking to someone, and they mentioned that... Oh, so he died anyway. That's fun. I talked about the Final Fantasy HD collection, how much I liked it. And I really do. I want to express that. By the time I'd done this, I had beaten the game. So, like... And I had captured every monster, and that was fun. It's the monotony of grinding to get to this max level. That's what wasn't fun. Everything else, literally everything else about the game is fun. I still give it a 10, because it's Final Fantasy 10. do you get it? Like, do you get it? It's because it's the 10th Final Fantasy. So when I say 10 out of 10, it's funny because 10 is also the highest score you can give a game. So, you know what? This might be over your head. You know, we'll talk about it later. Stay after class. No. But yeah, I still absolutely love the game. Just let the sour taste in my mouth. But that was my choice. Like, you don't have to do that unless you want the trophies. That's me being an idiot for wanting the platinum trophy. Not the game's fault. Well, maybe the game's fault for making it. So, I think I'm going to play, right now... Oh, right, so I was talking about this. Because it's an HD collection, I was talking to someone about it, and they're like, yeah, I don't know if I already have a PS2. I don't know if I want to, spend the money twice. I'm like, first of all, it's $40, and you get X2. Whether you like it or not, 2 games for $40 is pretty good. Second, the HD and the remix soundtrack is more than enough to buy it. Then, I like how it said triangle interrupt messages. I've already been doing it. There's, like, the HD and remix soundtrack is more than enough to beat it, or to buy it again. And then, you have all the international content, like Dark Aeons, which was added, so it's not in the original American version of the game. I think it might be in the European version. I'm not sure. The PAL version. I don't know if it's the European version. I should say PAL, because that's what it is, but I always say European. I'm sorry. To my 3... That's not true. About 2/3 of my viewers are from Europe. So, yeah, yeah, so on top of that, there's trophies, which I think add extra fun, which is why I bought the, I am running, which is why I bought the HD collection for Ratchet and Clank, because, you know, I love being able to play the games again. Oh, fuck, I'm out of ammo, and now I have its mini-boss. Let's hope this works. It is working pretty well. But yeah, it's I definitely recommend it. I love HD collections. They give me a reason to play the games again, and they look beautiful. And usually they're cheaper than the price of a retail game. I've yet to see an HD collection that was like 60 bucks. So I always think it's a good enough purchase. I've never not advocated for them. Plus, you're supporting the developers. You want people to make more Ratchet and Clank? Oh. I'm gonna say Ratchet and Clank more than once, just because my words don't work. Alright. Upgraded my first weapon. That's nice. So, in other games, you usually have more than one this is the first time they allowed you to upgrade weapons. So they only upgrade once until you beat the game. So, it's now at its max power. However, its max power is pretty damn good right now. But because of that, you do have to buy more weapons to advance through the game. And I like that. I like having to, you know, invest the money to do better. Anyway, if you want Insomniac to keep making Ratchet and Clank games, you should, you know, when they make an HD collection, support them and be like, yes, I liked those games. I like them even more in HD. Like, look at this. This game came out, what, like, early 2000s? And this is the HD collection. It looks amazing. The cutscenes, not so much. They didn't improve the cutscenes, but the gameplay looks astounding. You can tell in this dark environment. I know what I said. So this is the Dynamo. It's another gadget. It just occurred to me that they put two gadgets in the same world, which is weird because there's like 6 gadgets total. The Dynamo is combined. We'll talk about it later. So yeah, I absolutely think HD collections are worth it. So the Dynamo creates platforms and moves stuff. It's fun. Like the tractor beam moves things, the Dynamo does this. Because this is level up though, I should start using the gravity bomb to level this up. The only thing I don't like doing is that I don't like wasting out like one enemy. Alright. What else did I write? Opinion on HD collections. So, I wrote down the rest of the stuff is from last week, but I wrote down Shark Tank Obsession. So, Shark Tank is a show on ABC that is, I don't know, is it recreation, or is it reimagining, or just the American version of Dragon's Den? So if you don't know what either of those are, what it does is a person will, there's these, I think 5, I should clarify, I said Shark Tank Obsession when I wrote this. I haven't watched Shark Tank in like 5-6 days. I watched it like the day after, after I recorded that Let's Play. I watched it a bunch, but I haven't really watched it since. It's still a great show. It's just I've been watching other things. So when your nanotech increases like that, it lets out this big blast that kills every enemy on the screen, and does a decent chunk of damage to bosses too. So always worth it. So what else though? Oh, so Shark Tank, like, you have 5 very, very rich people who all are very business savvy, and people will come up to them and they'll say like, here, I have an idea, here's this product, I would need like say $500,000, and I'm offering you like 10%, 15%, 20% stake in the company or in the product. Will you support it? And then they kind of rip them apart. They say like, well, this doesn't work, or this doesn't work, and then either they'll all reject them, or someone will, or they'll offer them like a much different offer. Like they'll be like, okay, I'll pay you the $500,000, but I want 100% control of your company, and you just get that $500,000 now. And it's really interesting because some of the products, I broke it down for someone. The products, I want to point this out, but that's why I'm stumbling. So, fuck, I didn't realize when you aim that it's still inverted. You need the gravity boots, or is it gravity or magna boots? I can't remember for this game, to get there. So, we'll come back here in a later Let's Play. There's a cool boss down there who offers you a really awesome item when you beat him. But, yeah, So about 30% of the ideas are good ideas, and like you're on the customer side, like, or not customer, but you're on their side, and you're like, I want them to succeed, I hope someone gives them the money. Then there are about 60% that are like okay ideas, where it's like they're not really innovative, or they're just not really well thought out, and it's just like you can go either way. Sometimes they're good, sometimes they're bad. 10% of the ideas, I have to stop because it's about to go into a cutscene, are awful ideas, just terrible, and you want to watch the sharks rip them apart. Shark Den, they're called sharks. So I was sucked in. It was really a great show. Well, I should go back and watch it. I was watching it on YouTube.
Ratchet, come in. Are you there?
Copy, Mr. Fizzwidget.
Listen, I have some new information on our experiment's wherewithal. The thief was indemnified at Megacorp's Mactar Resort. Also, the thugs have towed a moon-sized jamming array into Mactar Resort orbit.
Should I take it out?
Affirmulous! It's disconfabulating our annual Galactic Gladiators broadcast. See for yourself.
Ask yourself, are you man enough, hero enough, insane enough to step into the ring with two of the fiercest warriors in the galaxy? If you answered yes, you're a big, fat liar. But that's okay, because Megacorp is bringing Galactic Gladiators into your home for a special Mega View event. First, it's survival of the fittest in our bio competition. Be there as Chainblade unleashes his fury on our gladiator guest contestants. Chainblade has gone undefeated in 500 straight matches, but if the bio division doesn't do it for you, our robotics division will. Taste the adrenaline as contestants face off against our four-armed bandit, the B2 Brawler. No living creature is a match for this machine. Watch 6 tons of Carbonox alloy hunt for its prey. There's no consolation prize, cause this bad boy's programmed to show no mercy. So, what are you waiting for? Call now to bring Chainblade and the B2 Brawler into your living room. But put away the fine china. The Galactic Gladiators, only on Megaview. Call your provider now.
Chainblade, huh? I've got the coordinates. Ratchet out.
This is why I don't need to add anything. The game is funny on its own. So, do I want to go to the next level now? There's the arena stuff, which could take a while, and then there's like a second side mission on that, so it'll probably put me in an hour. I don't know if I want to make the first part that long. Ah, fuck it, I'll do it. So, do I even have to talk about that much? That's the real question. Yeah, so, I don't know if I talked about this. I used to have a really nice and comfy chair, and I had, my RA came in and was like, oh, you can't have that. And I was like, why? And they were like, we don't know, you just can't have it. I'm like, fine, whatever. So they give you this wooden chair, and it's really fucking uncomfortable. It's not tall enough at all. The thing has got to be like 2 feet tall. I'm 6 feet, I can't. Hurts my back, hurts my butt, I don't like it. That was my Butters crying imitation. So I started talking about this, and then I got interrupted by the gravity, or the tether beam, is that what it's called? I don't remember what it's called. We're gonna go to the Mactar Resort now. Why not? Okay. I think there's gonna be a cutscene where Ratchet talks to Clank, or shows Clank, so I'm iffy about starting to talk about something. Yeah, here it is.
Yes, may I help you? I said...
I love the idea of Clank being in a towel. Because he's a robot. Yeah, if you didn't notice, I don't actually have Clank yet. Oh, I forgot about these. Perfect. So I don't have to start Mactar Resort, but I can do this. And this will give me a good amount of money, too. Ow. My butt hurts. I don't want to sit in this chair anymore. Alright, so they have to make you, they make you do everything first, it looks like. So, come on, get that giant fucking message off my screen. Alright. Here we go. Ah, fuck, I don't... Right, missiles, okay. So, defeat 20 ships. Seems easy enough. It is. It's very easy. The green ships only take like 1 hit. I call them manta ray ships. I don't know what you'd call them. tend to take a little bit longer. You don't get hit. Shooting these glass things helps because you get rare titanium, and you need rare titanium for ship upgrades later. So starting now is good. I think you might get some from some of the space missions too, but there's tons out here. So just shoot the glass or ice, whatever they are. Obviously it's not glass in space. I call it glass because it looks more like glass than ice to me. You could roll out of the way. I don't really bother, just because they're gonna pass me anyway. Look, I won. Also, oh fuck, I didn't win. Don't fly into the rocks, because I think it's instant death and you have to do everything over, and it's just not worth it. It's not worth that satisfaction of hitting a rock. I don't care what you say. Alright, Manta Ray, you can use missiles. I don't really... They're all dying quick enough where I don't need to. Keep shooting the glass. Keep shooting the glass. Shit, I might be in trouble here. I thought sometimes a ship would... I'm gonna... Because now it went out of my range. Fuck, the missile didn't even work. Oh, I didn't shoot it, that's why. Oh, because it's not... Alright, alright. You know what? Real tired of shit, ships. I prefer it if you would stop shooting me. I know that is a tall order for you because you're a ruthless thug, lizard man. It's not a thug because he's a lizard. That's racist. Thug because he signed up for thugs for less. I have nothing against lizard people. The Argonians are some of my favorite. Are they Argonian? I can't remember. Is that the name of them in Skyrim? Because I think that's the name of the lizard people in Ratchet and Clank too. Alright, I thought there was extra space missions, but now I feel like I was misled. So I'll do the arena stuff, but I won't do the extra mission. We'll do that next part. Alright, so there should also be a new weapon. There isn't. This is perfect. Okay. So, remember, do you want me to buy the chopper, which throws discs, looks like a little star, or the blitz gun, which get up close and personal, and then blast them? Alright. This could be a good time to show skill points. So, there are 30 skill points. I've done all of them. I don't remember all of them. I'll show you the worlds. So the Mac Nebula, Clank needs a new pair of shoes. I know what that one is, so I'll try and do it. I can't see. Oh wait, hold on. Wrench to wrench, blade to blade. I know what that one is too, but I don't want to do it yet. So they used to organize them by planet. I think they do in 3. Vandalize. I think I know what this one is, and I may or may not get it. And then what's this one? 2B. Oh fuck that one too. All right, so I'll go over these. 2B or not to be hit is you get a skill point for beating the B2 brawler without getting hit. I remember that took me forever to do. This one, I think you have to destroy a certain number of objects on the planet. Easy enough. Let's see. Wrench Ninja, blade to blade. You have to beat Chain Blade with only your wrench. Which there was a similar skill point in Ratchet Clank 1. And Clank needs a new pair of shoes. You have to win jackpot on the slots, which you can see over there. And there are more running around, but those are the easiest ones. So the arena gives you money, which is why I'm going to do it, because then I'll have enough money to be able to choose what weapon I want. You know, because I currently don't have enough for the blitz gun, but I'd like to. So yeah, so definitely, that's definitely what Vandalize is. You're supposed to destroy a certain amount of things. I shouldn't be... you know what, I'm not going to go this way yet, because that's where the other mission is, and I want to go straight to the arena. Alright. So what's funny is it actually costs you 10 bolts to do the slot machines, but you know, you don't always win. I think it's interesting, because they look like something where you hit them and then they would just work. But that's not the case. Alright, so I'm going to do this for a little bit. At least once. Usually I'll run through until I get the jackpot or until they all explode, but I'll run through. Hit. 10 bolts is nothing in this game. See, that's not jackpot, but... Oh yeah, you have to get bar to get jackpot. Sometimes they'll be more dangerous. Like I'll hit them all again. And... Wow, it's weird. I keep winning. You guys are lucky. Thanks. Right, so I definitely just heard one of them explode. Yeah. the middle one exploded, and then there's enemies inside them. That's when you get all the red symbols. There's also ammo. This just seems kind of like a waste of time for now. More bolts. That one's gonna explode. Still more bolts though, because I beat the enemies. All right, we've done enough. So, right, I wanted to talk about this. Because I beat Final Fantasy, you would think I'd want to start Final Fantasy X too. But as I said, the whole leveling up thing really wore me out, and I don't think it would be fair to start that game right now. So, I need something like cleanse my palate. Arkham City, Batman Arkham City just went on PlayStation Plus on April 1st. Not a joke, as you might think. Oh, fuck, that thing's going off. And it came with a Catwoman DLC, which is nice, because I think the only way you can get that before was either buying it or buying the game new. So it's really cool that for PlayStation Plus they gave you that DLC. I think Sleeping Dogs did the same thing, where they gave you DLC that came with it if you bought it new. So I also bought Infamous because Carlos I think Carlos platinumed it, and it was his first or his second platinum. His first platinum was Sly Cooper, which is a super easy one. And he kept talking about it, made me want to replay it. So I'm switching off between Arkham City and Infamous. Truth be told, I beat Infamous, and I liked it a lot, but I think there are better games. And Arkham City, I tried it for a little bit and couldn't get into it. I beat Arkham Asylum, but just Arkham City never really grabbed me. So I'm trying to change that. I'm trying to play it again, hoping I'll do better this time. But yes, those are my games. I also bought Fez last week when it went on sale, which is the game by, is it Phil Fish is his name? I just know the whole controversy where people the internet was upsetting him so much that he stopped production of Fez 2, which he's the one making the game, so he can do whatever the fuck he wants. I'm not on either one's side. I'm not on the internet side or his side. I don't think the internet should be the way it is. It's volatile, and I think that the belief that it's okay to say things to strangers, telling them to go kill themselves over such trivial things like, oh, this one game had this one part in it, like, you should kill yourself. That's disgusting. You would never say something like that in real life. It still bugs me to this day that people think they can do that. I've been very lucky where people who enjoy my content are all very civil in the comments, stuff like that, and that is the reason why I keep doing this. I love that everyone is just, it's just like that you're having a conversation with a normal person. Wow, I completely forgot about this one, but I'll totally grab it. I think you can't get to it unless you have Clank or if you jump up on those boxes. So I totally would have missed it. No, I think internet cuts sometimes. That's not true. So I've had some of the best conversations I've ever had, like most insightful and intelligent conversations I've ever had have been on the internet in like various forums. But if you think the internet is fine the way it is, just go to any GameFAQs board, like especially a Final Fantasy 1 or one that has sequels, and just read the comments. It's disgusting. Like, or just somebody will be like, hey, I'm looking for this, and you'll have one of two comments. You'll have, oh, it's right here. You can also find it here, and it's, you know, this one boss drops it too. And they'll be like, oh, thank you. Or you'll find the, read the FAQs, that's why they're there. Can't believe people are always asking these stupid questions. Why don't you use the search function? It's like the last time someone asked about this was 4 years ago. Calm the hell down, you friggin' psychopath. Like, oh, I don't agree with it. I think, like, there was a thing a while ago with Blizzard saying, I think it was like an April Fool's joke, that everyone's account was gonna show their real name. That would have been fucking fantastic. No, obviously it would have been terrible for various reasons, but just the idea that people should be responsible for the hateful things they type, I like that idea. I've never really talked about this, but I'm really strong about it. I have really strong opinions on this. I don't think the internet should be allowed to run wild sometimes, because it just creates disgusting conversations. And I don't mean like disgusting like fisting some... Why did I go immediately to fisting? Fisting a horse, because if I'm going to say fisting, I might as well go into bestiality too. When I say disgusting, I mean it's like, I can't believe people talk like this and just think it's okay. That stuff really bugs me. It's not even like I've been the victim of it. Like, nobody's ever said things like that to me. Just I hate seeing it happen to other people. I can sympathize with them. So that stuff really bugs me. And so so I bought Fez because it finally came to PS3, PS4, and Vita. So I think I have it for Vita and PS. I think it was cross-buy. So because I bought it for PS3, I also own it for Vita. Haven't started it. Looking forward to it though. It's supposed to be a really good game, like critically acclaimed and all that. And I tried playing it on PC and couldn't really get into it. But we'll see. Hopefully, I give it a better shot this time. I thought it was much longer to get to the battle arena. 46 minutes. I shouldn't have done this.
Ready for tonight's Mega Battle. Introducing from nowhere in particular, this guy. If he can make it past all of our gladiators, he'll take home this brand new electrolyzer. If he can't make it past our gladiators, he'll receive a consolation prize. Let the games begin!
Like the consolation prize, just a cartoon picture of a grave. But yeah, so I'm gonna try and switch off between Fez, Arkham City, Infamous. Infamous I'd like to platinum, but I don't want to look for all the blast shards. I've realized it's just... In Infamous 2, it would show you the closest one if you weren't near any, and I think that's fantastic, but I'm not looking forward to it. Like, I found maps and stuff like that, and in total, it's just, I don't want to do it. So, I probably just won't. I'd like to mention, still haven't been hit. Not once. Not once. So, I'm that amazing, and you should not. I also want to mention, it's weird that they're giving you the third gadget. I guess it's a different kind of gadget. It only comes in certain places, but they're giving you another gadget, and this is only the second world. So fuck, they're going nuts. That first world where we're on the ship is not it's not a world. It's just a tutorial level. So beat the arena.
The first and, well, only winner of the Gladiator Games, this guy. You're now eligible for a championship series. Come back and fight again for big cash prizes. Congratulations on winning the electrolyzer.
Sweet. You can exit the arena or keep fighting. I'm gonna keep fighting. So there's the Hazard Challenge, Chain Blade, Time Challenge. I think the B2 Brawler is available too. And you can battle the electrolyzer again for 1500. I'm gonna do that. I'm just gonna quickly go through all of these because, as you can see, I can. Fuck. So in every other Ratchet and Clank game, the arena automatically refills your ammo after you're done. I fucking forgot this one didn't do it. Damn it. That's gonna bug the shit out of me. I am recording. Okay. So, yeah, I have strong opinions about people saying whatever they want on the internet. I'm all for making, like, crazy statements on the internet, and being private and stuff like that, but, like, I'm against SOPA and all that bullshit where but I hate when people use it for malicious purposes. Like, they're doing it just to hurt someone or just to insult someone. We don't need that. I don't think it's necessary, so just, cut the shit. I don't think it bugs me. It really does. Like, if you're talking about fisting horses again, to use that example because I don't want to think of another creative example, and you happen to be an expert on fisting horses. You don't do it, but you know all about the science, and you don't want anyone to know who's talking. Like, you don't want people to recognize you. It's like, all right, well, I've seen fisting horses, and this is what happens. And so you're anonymous for that conversation. That's fine. I don't care about that kind of thing. But if you're anonymous, just so you can tell one person to go kill themselves, that's different. That's you being a cunt, and you should need to stop. Ugh. It's disgusting. It really does. You know what? I've changed my mind. Actually, no, I haven't, because Phil Fish is being kind of a diva about it too. From what I heard, that he's like, oh, if you guys don't want it, then I'm not gonna make it. Which, again, I haven't picked a side because he is kind of being, like, oh, I'll just like high and mighty about it. However, it's justified, so I haven't picked a side. And I'm not gonna pick a side. I have my phone's back. All right. Yeah. I didn't even realize how passionate I was about that until I just started talking about it, but I totally am. Whew. Man, I love doing this. It's so much fun. By this, I mean expressing my opinions to the internet. Oh man, if I was like a million... Oh, fuck, I finally got hit. It finally happened. I was switching weapons. If I was like a 1 million subscriber channel, those comments would get me in a lot of fucking trouble. But because I have 545 subscribers who seem to be pretty cool, I can get away with that shit. So, I continue to. It's chain blade, chain blade, chain blade. Oh shit. Alright. But yeah, this is why strafe is so goddamn important. Look at this. This Lancer doesn't seem to be doing as much as I wanted to. So the challenge here is to beat him with a wrench. The reason I'm not doing that now is because in this game you actually get wrench upgrades where your wrench does more damage, and it's much easier to do it once you have upgrades for the wrench and you have like more health. So because you're allowed to get hit by him, it's much easier then. B2 Brawl, it doesn't get any easier. You just can't let him hit you, and I think that's bullshit. It sucked. I had to do it once. I don't want to do it again. Okay. There are ammo boxes behind me, but to get them I have to stop shooting, and I don't like doing that. Ah, fuck you. Damn it. It looks like an attack you should be able to sidestep, but you can't. You have to jump it. Yeah, not a hard boss, but he's there. I wonder if you can't get the B2 Brawl until after you beat Chainblade. Is he dancing? Please, dance away. Dance to your heart's content. Dance like nobody's watching. I don't know if that's a song. I kind of just made that. I didn't make up the saying. I made up the song. Alright. It's a legal team. I wish I had a legal team. Man, they would have so much trouble with me. They'd hate me by the end of it. Whose legal team do you think hates them the most? I'm trying to think. Who's, like, notorious for making bad comments? I can't think of anyone. Yeah, that's right, bitch. Here's my wrench. Wrench beats blades. Motherfucker. Alright. Oh, you know what I hadn't talked about for Final Fantasy X? Which I totally forgot to talk about? I had to get the trophies. Oh, I should mention that. I made a video about lightning dodging for Final Fantasy X. That is one of the hardest things in the game to do, because it doesn't matter what your level is. You can't train for it. It's just hard. So I found a method that I don't think I'd seen before, or I hadn't seen before, so I wanted to share it because I know a lot of people are going to be looking for guides on lightning dodging, especially now that the game was re-released. So I figured, you know, it might help some people. Wow, that was really quick. And that was the goal. So I don't expect that wasn't for the subscribers. It wasn't so people would like be like, oh, thanks Nick, I happen to be playing this. It was just in case somebody searches it and my name pops up. Hopefully they can get help. See, look at him. Look at this boss. Not only can you not walk near him, you have to dodge those. No, not getting hit by him sucks, even with the Rhino. And then he does this stupid fucking attack. B2 Brawler is awful. I hate him. Such a hard boss to not get hit by. Did I get health? Yeah, I did. My throat is... Oh, fuck. Okay, I need some Dr. Pepper. My can is empty. Shit. Do I want to drink water? Ugh, yucky. Let's go dry. Which is one of Carlos's favorite... No, I can't say that because then it'll make us sound really gay. Not that there's anything wrong with it, but we get enough accusations as it is. It's guy love between two guys. You don't get that. You should go watch Scrubs on Netflix. Season 7? Or 6? Or 8? No, it's one of the later seasons. Come on. I gotta keep bombing him. That seems to be doing the most. Oh no! He double hit me. He knocked me out. Damn it! Oh. I can't even keep... Oh god, I tried to roll because... What game was I playing that Square was... Oh, Kingdom Hearts. Seriously, this attack has gone on way too long. Oh my god, I'm not gonna dodge those stupid... Oh, no! Come on! I'm not gonna beat him. It's gonna suck. getting closer doesn't help. Damn it! But he gives so much health. Yeah, not only can I not beat him, you have to beat him without taking hits, alright? This sucks. He gives a lot of... he gives a lot. And then I have to hit his fucking legs. Shooting in between... you know what? This might be better. Gravity Bomb might work better here. Yeah. Alright. It's all about knowing your enemy. Alright, so this... If I can run away... See, his hitting does help because it knocks you away from him. But... at the same time, it's still an awful attack. Oh, shit. Oh, now I'm trapped. Damn it. See, he gets me twice. Look at, I'm already almost dead. Oh, I hate the B2 Brawler. He's a skin in Ratchet and Clank 3, or it's like the B2 Brawler's cousin or something. Or maybe it's not in 3, it's in Deadlocked. Look at, and then he puts me up against the corner and does that stupid attack. I'm at the end of the video. I do this and I stop. Oh, no, I don't want to do that. That would ruin the communities. Not the community, that would ruin... Oh, fuck, that would ruin the subscribers' interaction. Oh, there's one more thing. I've had this on my list for weeks, and I keep forgetting to talk about it because it's just not that interesting. But, I mean, everything I say is interesting. So, my rhetoric textbook, for Intro to Rhetoric, or Ancient Rhetoric, whatever you want to fucking call it, it's not a fun class. It doesn't sound fun. So sidestepping is not the way to go there. Going back is. I bought a used textbook, which I buy all my textbooks used if the option is available. And I think he changes depending on damage that's done. Or something. I don't know what he's doing. I can't figure out his pattern. So I bought a used rhetoric textbook, and it had all these. Not only were a bunch of stuff highlighted, it was like they had the same professor I had, or the same assignments, because it was like all the homework was already done in the book. I just had to recopy it in my notebook. I felt like the goddamn Half-Blood Prince. Alright? It was lovely. That's bullshit. He blasted me as he was changing. Oh no, okay. Now he's just doing 20. Come on! Oh, come on.
The B2 Brawler.
Oh my god, you suck so fucking hard.
For this guy.
Oh, get wrecked. I'm gonna put my dick in your brain. That might be the most vulgar thing I've ever said. Luckily I said it kind of quietly, so you're not going to realize what I said until you go back and rewind. Look at... Oh, man. Okay. So, that was disgusting. I'm sorry. That was vulgar. They shouldn't let me be anonymous on the internet. Except I'm not anonymous because I use my real name. Because I'm not going to bother learning to answer to another name. It's just not worth it. The only reason my channel is called what it's called is because that's my gamertag. Now, having my real name as my gamertag, for some reason that seems so much worse to me. I don't know why, it does. I have my last name there, so it's not crazy, but I don't know. I don't know why that seems so much worse than a YouTube channel, but it does, so I don't want to do it. Actually, now that I think about it, I picked this gamertag for Xbox Live. I have Wrath of Zalis on Xbox Live, and then I have Mega Challenge. I don't know what the Mega Challenge is, but I'll do it anyway. Why not, right? Like, we're already at an hour. So, yeah, I picked this name for Xbox Live. I actually had a different PSN profile before trophies were introduced, so I don't really care. Like, it's not like I lost anything. But it was like the old screen name I used to use when I was like in middle school. You want to know what it is? It was Nicky Z25. All right, I came up with that name. That name wasn't given to me. I thought it was funny. I can never use that name anymore. I think that's still my login email for like GameFAQs, because GameFAQs is old as time itself. And oh man, so. Yeah, I think Wrath of Zalis is much better than Nicky Z25. You would not be subscribed to this channel if my name was Nicky Z25. I guarantee you. It wouldn't matter if my content was great. You still wouldn't subscribe. I wouldn't want you to subscribe if my name was Nicky Z25. Old screen names are the worst. Literally the worst thing. So, I was making an April Fool's joke on Facebook because I made a joke years ago which I won't go into because it takes way too long to explain it. We're at the end of the video. That and it's something I wanted to save for my stand-up routine, so I kind of want to keep on the wraps. Anyway, it was an older joke, and I wanted to bring it up again because just by mentioning it, it was something I did in high school, and people will. Oh, remind me in the comments, and I'll talk about it next video because I think it's funny, and I think it's funny, and I think you guys will think it's funny. I'll stop saving it. I'll tell you guys next video, just because it is a long story. So I brought it up again, but to do that I had to look through all. Oh fuck! Am I fighting the B2 Brawler too? Or is it just Chainblade? If it's just Chainblade, I can handle it. But to find the status I made about it, I had to go back like 5 years on Facebook. That was a fucking nightmare. If you want to have a bad time, just oh, hold on. Okay, hold on. Alright. Fuck me. I had to read that text. It was slightly important. If you want to have a bad time, go back and read your Facebook posts from 5 years ago. You'll just be like, why was I this person? Oh, it's disgusting. It was an ordeal. But just looking at my past self, I think I can look, the furthest I can look back is like 2 years for me now. Or like I wasn't such a cunt 2 years ago. Like, but anything past 2 years, I'm just like, oh, why were you doing this? Ugh. Like, just your opinions change and stuff like that. And you're just like, oh. Like, biggest example, I was typing with like the letter U and like all lowercase, no punctuation. It was like text speak, and I was like, oh, come on, what's wrong with you? And it's funny because I now have like a specific instructions not to comment like that in my channel, or I just won't read it. Which is true. I'm not going to decipher your hieroglyphics just so you can comment on my YouTube channel and say, nice video. No, that's not. Not having it. I have strong opinions and I'm not afraid to enforce them. I like that most of my comments, people type it out and take time to put into it, like, what they want to say, because it shows they care. And I need ammo. I'm completely out of ammo. I don't know if there's ammo around. I'm gonna have to fight him wrench to wrench. Seriously, what the fuck is this? Usually ammo spawns. I need to wait until he hits the ground again. Alright. So, swipe, 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 swipe. Swipe, swipe. Okay. I'm gonna do this. Fight the second half. Round 2, motherfucker. Oh, I thought he was gonna jump down. Oh god. Maybe I can't go left. Or I can't go whatever. Fuck. Alright. Okay. Oh man, I went too much. Damn it. Alright, you know what? Fuck the Mega Challenge. I don't need the Mega Challenge. We don't need this, guys, alright? It's only 3,000 bolts. So, I have enough for either of those. I have enough for both, but, you know.
Goodbye.
I guess I should do this last part. Yeah, remember to tell me. Which one do you want? Do you want the... I should remember what they're called. I know one's the Blitz gun and the other one is the... shit. Okay. The other one is the Ninja Star gun, or whatever it's called. The one that looks... The Star gun? I don't remember what it was called. So this is showing off the new gadget. It's like the hacker type. There's always like 1 or 2 gadgets that are for hacking in the game to get through doors and stuff, because believe it or not, some doors are locked. Alright, so this is a cutscene.
This would make a nice souvenir for Clank. Yeah! Hey!
You have no idea what you're involved in. Return to your own galaxy immediately, or this will happen to you. Or this will happen to you. Farewell.
Oh.
So naturally, we're not going to let that happen. So something he said just there. Go back to your own galaxy. In the first galaxy, or in the first game, Ratchet is from the Solana galaxy, and his home planet is Veldin. Just some backstory. Right now, we are in the Bogon galaxy. In the next game, we go back to the Solana galaxy. In Ratchet and Clank, Tools of Destruction, Quest for Booty, and Crack in Time, you're in the Polaris galaxy. just you know, just to help you get into the lore. Alright, thanks. I know how to play the game. So the game auto-saves, but I should be careful anyway. Yeah, so the chopper, that's what it's called, and the blitz gun. Which one? You remember the descriptions? Tell me in the comments. This is going to take forever to fucking upload, so if this is late, I'm doing this at 11 o'clock right now. But because I made an hour long, because I'm an idiot, it's going to take forever. So these probably won't be as long, because they'll just be much more manageable for me, so I'm going to aim back for half an hour, 45 minutes. I did not mean for this to be this long. I need to have more discretion. You need to stop enabling me. But yeah, I think this was much more fun than Digimon World 2, so I'll be back in this planet to finish up. Maybe I'll do the Mega Challenge next part, who knows. Once I have another weapon. And I'll be back here to finish up some things, and then I'll go on to new planets, and it'll be a fun time. Look at all of these colors and scenery. Look at this, red. When's the last time I saw red, other than the Digibeetle? Okay, alright, fair point. Alright, thank you for watching, and have a wonderful time.